Hello. Here we are once again at Little Shop of Magic doing a first play on Santorini. We kind of got through the boring part of the rules explanation, so we didn't tire everybody out here. But what we're playing is the 4-player version, which requires you to play in 2 teams of 2, because the base game is initially intended for 2 players playing 2 workers each, in which you are going to take your worker and move a space and then build adjacent to you. The objective of the game is to have built a tower that is 3 levels high that you can access and place a worker on top of. You win. However, there's a certain amount of mandatory rules involved in that you must move one space and then build an adjacent space. And you can only go up 1 level. Well, that wouldn't be the ground level, this would be the ground level. So if you had a set of buildings looking like this is not eligible to do because you can only move up 1 level. You can move up this level. Okay, and this building is adjacent, so when it came to move, you could move up that way. But after you take your singular move, you must then build a building, a block. And if you built the 3rd level here, now you're not eligible to move up to it. Just saying. So there's a little bit of peculiarity to the movement rules, because if you have a 3-level building or a 2-level building and you happen to be standing on top of it, you can drop all the way to the ground. So going down is no penalty. Going up, you can only go up 1 level. So, in teams of 2, the first player, pick a color. She is working with an individual god power. I'm going to be Artemis.
I've got Atlas.
Atlas.
Can build a dome on any level.
Aha, so you are the person that's going to get in people's way.
Yes.
By the way, the dome. She mentions a dome, I should say. Here's the way you stop from people from getting on the 3rd level. You build the dome. So it is not considered a block. So any rules that say something relative to blocks, mostly in god powers and such, do not include domes. So these are the building blocks of your city here.
And you cannot win if you're on a 3rd level moving to another 3rd level.
Yes. So you must, the only winning condition, yes, since we're not using god powers of any win conditions, the only win condition is you must move up 1 level to a 3rd level tier that is open. That means pretty simply, there's only one way to do this. When you describe it that way, this is the only way to win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's moving up 1 level to a non-dome capped 3rd level. It's pretty easy to predict when somebody's staged to do that, because if they started their turn and they moved, say for instance, from here to there and then built the 3rd level, you know that the next player that plays in this color, which will be your partner, can take that worker and place it there if somebody that's in between there doesn't put a worker to do something about it.
Right.
Such as cap it or occupy it or force the player off, because there are some interesting god powers. So the normal 2-player game, you can start playing this game without god powers or with, as you wish. The learning rules suggest you play a few without god powers, but they say if you play 3 or 4 player, you must use god powers. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that we're alternating use of the workers. Because ordinarily, when it's your turn, you can choose any of your 2 workers to work with. So can we, as partners, choose any of the 2 workers to work with. So you have to be able to do more with the in-between person. That's why god powers, I'm sure.
Only refer to you.
Right.
Yep. And I have Artemis. Artemis is I may move 1 additional time, but not back to my initial space. So I can move 2 spaces.
All right.
So,
Since I'm the
so the
first
first
player.
player is going to place our workers. And she's the first player for the other team. Well then, so I get to take the first move.
You get to
And I
move
can
twice.
move 2 spaces. So that's kind of interesting, I suppose. I am going to move 2 spaces and put a building block.
My god is Athena, and that means if I move up during my turn, nobody else can move up. Is that for one full turn?
Cannot move up this turn. So
Okay.
each player's taking a turn, so that means she won't be moving up.
Oh, okay. Well,
Still pretty good.
yeah, pretty good.
I figured we would take a mover and then a builder.
Oh, nice. Good thinking. Alright.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Because you have to move and then build.
Yeah. Maybe move, build.
Wait, now mirror.
Who's gonna get up
Twin
first?
tower.
Right. Okay. One space. And I'm gonna build right here.
I'm not moving up a level, so I can build before and after.
This is ground floor, by the way.
Yes. And moving. And over here, and then build again.
Which, if I remember, you can't build on the same space, or
Are you Prometheus?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have to build on a different space, right?
Nope, doesn't say.
Oh,
They build
nice.
both before and after moving.
okay, because I remember you read.
There
one
was
that
another
said-
builder that-
Yeah, you
That
read one that
couldn't
said
build.
they couldn't build on the same space. Yeah.
Well, okay. That's pretty funny.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha. You say ha. Yeah. Eh? And I will build over here. So, ha ha. You. Obviously, you can't build on a spot where a worker stands.
Correct.
Right.
That would be cheating and weird.
So Speedy Gonzalez here immediately took the high ground.
It's okay.
And you know why? Because you're all gonna get the arrow. Well, not you. You two. Watch it.
I have fire. I wonder if there's other ones where you can like deconstruct buildings.
Oh, advanced god powers, who knows? We haven't got that far yet. They have probably all kinds of complications.
Move. Try to think. If I build a second floor, I think you guys will win it right away.
Oh no. Oh yeah, because then on next turn,
So I'll just stick with the first floor.
let them build the third.
Yeah.
So that you can move on to it. Yeah, it's going to be tricky when it comes to.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple different things I
Yeah.
can do.
I see. I do see. Yes.
Okay. Have to move first.
There is that.
Yeah. So let's see. No.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna come down one. But then we're gonna camp this off right here.
Well, you can't. That's too far away.
Do I
You have to do
use-
adjacent.
Oh, I have to do adjacent to the
You can
new
only
one.
build adjacent. You can only move adjacent
Okay.
and build adjacent.
Well, then that's okay. She'll just move over here.
There you go.
No coming up for you guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That was a Prometheus move, by the way, or not Prometheus.
That was Atlas.
Atlas, who can build a dome at any level instead of just on the third. So the ultimate blocker. Atlas says, no, that building's crushed. There'll be no using that building.
Hmm.
Alright.
Interesting. Wonder if that'll work. Beep, beep. Uh-huh. Blocked by your own worker. Maybe, maybe not.
There's a couple things you could do. Because if you move up a level, she can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Can she move through workers? Artemis?
No, you can't go into a space where there's another worker.
So no one can move up his turn.
Hmm?
He just moved up one level, so
Yeah.
because of his god power, no one can move up a level this turn.
Right.
So you still have to build it.
It's risky.
I presume that means you have to go all the way back around to turn. I'm gonna have to assume ordinarily that means a full. Wait a
Full
minute. No,
rotation.
that just means one person in the normal two-player game because you're only moving worker back and forth. So it's just
Right.
one worker. It's just.
Just me.
I guess that just means you.
Yeah.
Or is it different for team play?
It doesn't say that because it just says turn, and you're only moving one work. Select one of your workers. Yeah. So
Okay.
you only lose one move up.
Go ahead and give me a third level. This isn't a mistake.
It isn't because
I think that they'll be blocked from.
yeah.
Or you can't move up to it.
No, I know I
Yeah,
can't.
that's-
Nobody can move up.
But I'm trying to
it.
keep you guys from moving up to.
Well, nobody can move up, but nobody can move up to it because it's too high.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
However,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
I
okay.
always forget about your ability.
She
Well-
waits a build phase doing it, so
Yeah.
she
So I
move
can't
up
I can't
anyway.
move up, but there's nothing that says I can't move down.
exactly.
Correct.
Third level.
Okay.
No
I
one
don't know
can
what
get
to
to
make
either
of
of
this.
them right now.
There's two targets.
But no one can get to either of them at the moment, so.
Hmm.
I'm not moving up level.
Oh, a double build coming.
Yeah, so I'll move to build.
Maybe?
Oh, I see. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, crap. Ta-da!
Okay.
Wow, that is so tempting.
I don't know how you would get there.
No, that's not get there.
It's that dome ability. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I can dome this one right now.
You have to move.
Well, yeah, but there's a spot right
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's right.
So I
Oh, anybody could.
anybody can build
on the
adjacent at any
third.
level.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I just
Okay.
can build domes on any
He can.
level.
She can build on any level, but
Oh, I
anybody
see.
can dome the third level if you're adjacent to it after you move. That's. So you're
Would you like to spend your turn doing that?
well. Huh. I can't move back to my same spot, so that's kind of interesting.
Oh, crap.
As a matter of fact, I will.
That's cool.
Yeah, I see how. Ooh, that's nasty. What you? Do you? That's funny. That is, I just thought of something.
Let's see here.
So that must be the only way you can do that. Okay, so that's.
Can I get a second floor? Thank you.
So no one gets to move up this turn. I don't get to move up.
Correct.
That's fine. That's fine with me. Okay, can you move me back into the center space? And then put a second floor.
Oh my god.
That move.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
God.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yep.
There's no way for us to prevent that one.
No, I don't think so. I think you guys have effectively lost.
It's looking like a checkmate. See,
Yeah.
and the only reason that it may not appear that way is because Artemis worker can
Move
bounce
twice.
1 point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
No crap. I've heard the god abilities are throwing me for a loop.
You're too far away to get over there to block
us
it.
at all.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. I just thought just now. I was like,
Yeah, that was one of the reasons I moved where I moved.
yeah.
The other one was because if you really wanted to be obnoxious, she could trap you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I saw that.
Trapped
guy.
down in the
It's like,
corner, I'm going, oh.
Right. Yeah, I thought about that, and then I was like, oh, but
Dome
there's
the
a
worker
move,
into the
we'll
corner
win.
because any player loses, the team loses. So
Yeah.
if a worker gets trapped and can't move, you're only moving one other worker.
Because if that didn't happen, I would have just moved back here and then built the third one.
Behind you.
But then,
Yeah.
But that doesn't stop
No.
the
that's
next
pretty
player from
much-
moving here and doming it.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so yeah, and then Artemis goes,
Nicely done.
Yeah.
So,
Thoughts on this game?
I
really
felt like it was too quick.
well, it's a very quick
right.
game.
It says 20 minutes on here, or I mean, you know, but it also says it's for ages 8 and up. So like, I do think this is a kind of nice, neat little strategy game you can use to teach kids. You know.
It's yeah.
I agree.
There's a lot of gods that come with this game that
Oh,
we
wow.
didn't use.
Yeah, I'd like to
Okay.
try the advanced gods.
So there's
wow,
advanced gods that have a lot more powers, shall we say. I'll read one for an example. Chaos. All of those that live gods of chaos, which is the primordial nothingness. I won't say his name, but we all know who that is. Shuffle all unused simple god powers, featuring the purple marker on it, into a face-down deck into your play area.
Oh, snap.
Draw the top god power and place it face up beside the deck.
Oh my god.
Anytime is the power. Anytime you have the power of the face-up god power. You must discard your current god power and draw a new one after any turn in which at least one dome is built.
Oh.
If there are no god powers left to draw, shuffle them to create a new deck and draw the top one.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds like so much fun.
I would love to try that. That'd be fun.
The god of chaos doesn't know what they're going to have for their god
Right.
power every turn.
But that's kind of fun. I like
So
that.
there's an example of something that is just bizarre.
So should we mention the
Expansion.
Golden
So
Fleece expansion?
Golden Fleece expansion is included in this rulebook, but by the way, the rulebook is 6 pages. I know that's sideways and doesn't appear like much, but we're playing with the base rules for 2-player, which is 2 pages. Simple gods, advanced gods, or we took the advanced gods out just for this first play. Golden Fleece has a page which includes apparently tokens and additional god powers. There's a small booster pack that you can buy that includes heroes and tokens. So you have different possibilities.
I think it's really cool that they include the rules. For
And then
that
on the back,
base game.
it gives you the rules for 3 and 4 players, because this is at its core a 2-player game. Although I note that there are 3 pairs of workers. So those industrious folks that want to get really crazy could theoretically play a 6-player game with 3 teams of 2. A wild and woolly Wild West it would be, I
wonder
suppose.
if they added the 2 other ones in anticipation for the Golden Fleece.
Does Golden Fleece add 6-player?
Golden Fleece components are 4 workers.
Well, it adds more workers. Okay.
Oh my god.
I also wonder if maybe there's an extra color, but then you wouldn't be able to tell which one was which. I was just thinking if you could play so that each player had 3 workers, but then you wouldn't be able to tell.
No.
So the golden, as I say, this game is at its
Oh, yeah,
core
there was
a
no
2-player
color,
game.
So I guess that would.
It's designed as a 2-player game with 2 workers versus 2 workers. 1 player controlling both of them and deciding which moves to make and counter moves, and such. For more players, you play teams, just like we just did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So there you go. That was the
do you
game,
think?
Yeah.
and
I
I think
liked
it's
it.
fun and
The thing's going to get a lot more complicated if it'd be really simple to add the golden fleece in here and get really interesting,
yeah.
I'm going to say. So there you have it. Pretty simple, straightforward. First time we played it. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
A lot of it reminds me of that New York 1909 or 1901,
Oh yeah.
but that's quite a bit more